the TV screen. Ky and Spider laughing loud, making quite a scene. Honeybee, she sneezes, laughter fills the room. Kahuna Nui steps in, chases all the gloom. Catalano TV fun times, every blue spits alive. Friends just being who they are, stars under the same sky. Spider flips the channels, Kahuna Nui stays close. Joey strums guitar strings, Honey Z feels the most. Laughter echoes endless, stories in the blue. Ky and Honey dreaming, making moments true. Catalano TV fun times, epic blue fits alive. Friends just being who they are, stars under the same sky. Laughter echoes endless, stories in the blue. Ky and Honey dreaming, making moments true. Catalano TV fun times.
And bouquets, bitches! I woke up this morning and I went to the back door. I walked out that back door over to the green tote. I dropped some bags into that green tote. I lightly tipped the green tote back a little bit and I wheeled it out to the apron of the driveway. And I looked up the road and I saw green totes tipped over on their side with garbage strewn up the road. And I thought to myself, the fresh scent of garbage is in the air. And that's how I know it's going to be a fantastic freaking Friday, because the fresh scent of garbage is in the air. It's garbage day. I looked into my yard and I saw some bits of garbage. I saw a can from a Coca-Cola classic. And I saw a wrapper from a Ho-Ho. So I went and I picked up that garbage and I threw it into my bin. And you know it's going to be a great day because it's garbage in the air. Welcome to the Friday Fantastic Show with Ky and Friends. Welcome in here. How about starting out with nothing but a gift? Graciousness, integrity, character, and selflessness. Flex 316 gifts a membership. What a way to start a show. I think Joey told me that we got another 100 yesterday, and I think we've broken the 400 number. The Flex 316, it is also very important to see this gifted Catalano TV membership this morning. Thank you so kindly. And listen, if there's ever a time to be thankful for the people that make your channel, make your shows what it is, and without them would not be the same. That's something we understand and we hold dear at Catalano TV. We are so thankful for the folks. Really appreciate the generosity so much. And by the way, Flex, it is his loss. He could have sent you a jacket. And what does he do? Sad to hear that, man. But listen, you've got the peace of mind and integrity. And I'm sure when you put your head on your pillow at night, there's a good feeling. And I'll tell you, we're thankful for you. Thanks for coming in here, Flex. And top of the morning to the folks over here, and the rest of the day to you, Flex, as I know it's coming to an end for you. I hope you have a lovely Friday evening. And thanks for choosing to spend some time with us here. We really do appreciate you. Ram's in the room, man. Ram, welcome. How are you? He's picking up my wife again. He's holding her for 10 minutes. I don't know. Eggplant might be here soon. Be careful, Ram. Be careful. And the first one in the room here this morning, Gaseous Clay. Ah, dear fellow. What would you say? He's our dear fellow humanoid. Right? His appearance is that of a great ape, but his color is more that of a grape ape. Well, maybe a pink. I don't know. Gaseous is awesome. He's got character and he has some fun with it, right? Good to see you in here, Gaseous. And Flex. Flex is saying that I think I made Aaron a tad worried. Oops, wrong chat, my bad. Good day, all. Good to see you in here, Flex. Yep, and the kind gift is so greatly appreciated. Gaseous, how are you? Hope you're doing good today. Gaseous, it's going to be a fantastic day. And you know why, right? Because you decided it. Great days happen because you choose to have them. That's how a great day is had, and that's what makes you get that cascade of events going forward to do things that you know are part of a great day. That's right, that little spark of imagination and thinking about what else can I do to make this a great day or a great night for our friends in Australia. Well, I think you picked part of it, maybe, just maybe. What happens between the ears can translate into a wonderful reality, and that is all in your court. All you have to do is realize that you have that power, right? How are we all? We are all great, man. It's garbage day. Anyways, he said, Aaron still won't block me, nor will his mods. LOL, he ran to Rumble. Okay. Like I can't log into Rumble. Okay. He ran away. I got you. Yeah, we're glad you're a friend of Catalano TV for sure. Just found it funny he owes me 1,000. Wow. Garbage days on Wednesdays in Gaseous Clay's neighborhood. Well, that's all right, man. That's all right. Wednesday was a great day, man. You can celebrate my garbage day. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Gaseous. We celebrate everybody's birthdays. We can celebrate my garbage day, man. Out with the old, man. The stuff that's in that tote, we don't want it. We don't need it, and it's yours. Wherever they're going to take it. All I want is a jacket that he just won't send. I don't get it. Yeah, well, it's integrity, right? Integrity. Yep, integrity is lost on some people, as we say. And Flex says, sadly it is. And listen what the dude turns around and does. He gives a membership. How freaking sweet is that? I love my Australian brothers. I am so thankful for you. I hope you had a great day too today, Flex. 316. Biblical reference. Pretty cool. It is his loss. There's no question about it. It is his loss. I mean, that membership right there could have went somewhere else, and we are thankful that you chose to put it here, Flex. We are. We're sincerely thankful. Yep, Ram's picking up my wife. Good morning, brother Ram. Yep, it's good to see you in here. Beaches. Who cares? Who cares? That's a carryover from that's a carryover from you ever have a conversation with someone and they're talking and all of a sudden they just snort a bunch of boogers. They're like just snort a bunch of boogers while they're talking. That's just kind of a funny thing. That's a carryover that's just out of a humorous event. It's just kind of funny, like my wife and I, we watch certain characters on shows, and there are some folks that broadcast on YouTube, and they have good shows, but they're like they miss little subtleties. Like they don't even realize, they don't know that they're doing it because they'll snort their boogers and swallow them. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to gross anybody out this morning. It's Friday morning, you know? But they snort their boogers and they swallow them, and they're not even conscious of it. And so when you hear that kind of thing, it's always kind of funny to just say, bookers, you know? That's what you're doing. You're eating bookers, man. And so it's just kind of a funny thing that's been carried over into the introduction. Why? Because it makes people laugh. It's funny, man. Who eats their boogers? There are people who do this. They don't know they're doing it. Well, I think they know it, but they're not conscious that it comes out, that they can hear it, right? Anyways, great to see you all in here. Nice one, bro. Yep. Miss Honeybee says, great brother Ram. How are you this morning? Yep. A little crosstalk. Okay. Not bad. Not a bad intro. No kidding, man. Joey loves that song. Catalano TV, fun times. What's not to like, man? The Catalano TV is a rocket ship ready to launch. We may be moving the Ky and Friends show that we have at this time, but we still have our presence, and we are proud to be a part of Catalano TV. My brother Joey. What's not to like? Okay. And a little crosstalk in the chat. Flex not doing too bad. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. It's about to get better, man. It's about to get better. Why? Because you decided it. Yep. All good. All very good. Delightful. Hey. I'm seeing good things in here. I'm seeing good things. So Flex is 9:30 where he is. Well, it was 9:30 at, well, like what, 12 minutes ago. It's all right. I'm behind in the chat already. Going out later for a ride. Oh man, you got a bike? I used to have a Yamaha 400 special, man. I used to love riding that thing. And talked to Miss Honeybee. She's like, nope. Hey, Miss Honeybee, you want to get a boat? We live right next to Lake Erie, man. You want to get a boat? Nope. No boats, no motorcycles. That's all right, man. That's all right. I had one. I lived it. And, well, I got to be honest, man. There's a couple very, very close calls that without extremely fast response and some just plain luck, I wouldn't be here. Yep. There's dangers on the bikes. And the danger on the bike usually isn't you. It's someone else that poses the danger. Eggplant Frank, have I told you lately how much we appreciate you? Oh, he's responding on X. How cool is that? Eggplant Frank, man, we appreciate you here. And we bring you up from Cajun. You'll see that we brought Frank up, and Frank's like, oh no. Oh no, they're talking about, what did I do now? His Twitter profile says, I'm not a public figure. I'm not a public figure, man. Don't be coming after me. Actually, Frank's probably more like, yeah, come at me, bitches. Come at me. I'm glad to see you here, buddy. Frank, he's our hidden intellectual who's very pensive, but just a great contributor here at the channel. So cool to have him in the blue song, when you play those things. Take the Triumph 1050 out for a spin. Oh, man, that's a biker's bike there. Very nice. That should be sweet. Just be careful, man. It's never you that's the problem. It's always somebody else. So just be careful, brother. I know you know what it's like. I know you've probably seen the things I've seen. Or people, they just don't have a clue you're even there. I had a friend of mine. I lost one of my Yamaha 400 specials. I lost. A friend of mine was riding it. He was sitting at a stop sign, and somebody turned and plowed right into him, turning into a road. Didn't see him because what? They're looking for a car. She just plowed right into him head on. He stopped, so it could have been a lot worse. But total loss on the bike. I was glad that my friend was okay. And, that could have been me, right? It could have been any of us. It's just crazy how the risks that you take when you're riding a bike. But, man, they're so much fun. I understand it. I totally get it. B loves getting lifted up by brother Ram. All right, Ram. 10 minutes? Well, maybe 10 seconds. I don't know. Eggplant might have something to say about it. I'm not listening. Just dropped in to say hello. Oh, thanks a lot, Frank. Well, we do appreciate you saying hello. I understand if you're busy too, though, man. It's Friday night. I get it. Ask her yourself, brother. Ram. Oh, freaking funny. It's my little brother's 15th birthday, so that's pretty neat. That is cool, man. Just think about the state of a 15-year-old. You're just coming of age to be able to drive. You know, you get that funny feeling like when you climb the rope in gym class, and the girls are starting to matter ever so much more, and well, things are just fun and exciting, and just going to simply hang out with your friends sometimes can just be a blast, man. Going to certain things and doing certain things. It's always a good time, man. Well, one thing we don't allow here is the advertisements of other shows that compete with us, with people who, well, they're not exactly the best of friends. So we'll see you. Have a nice day. Ram, you like that, right, Sis B? What I did? 10 seconds might be a little more appropriate, Ram, but hey, it's all good. Chelino! What's going on, Chelino, my Canadian brother from another mother? That's right. Good to see you in here, man. Hope you're doing well. Ram says Thursday is bin day in Australia, Melbourne. Yeah, referring to the little green tote like I was talking about. Yep, yours is Thursday. Well, there you have it, man. You can celebrate my garbage day. There's nothing wrong with that, Ram. It's just like celebrating somebody's birthday. It's almost the same. Just kidding. Terry Knee's not in here yet. He's going to be in here naked. He'll be running around. People like happy birthday to him because he's running around in his birthday suit. And we love Terry Knee. Naked knees. Brent, man, what's going on, Brent? I hope you're having a fine Friday evening. I want to know what you're sipping. I know it isn't Foster's Lager. That much I can be certain of. I bet she's having a nice beverage, kicking back, relaxing, and we're delighted that you choose to spend some time with us here. It's a great freaking day, I'm telling you. Yeah, Flex says he had a good day too. Yeah, he's going to have a nice, cool ride on the bike. That cooler evenings, anyways, relative to the day, huh? Probably sunset over there. They're in what we would consider winter. Over here, it's quite warm compared to what we would experience in our climate here in Zone 6. Flex says Tuesday here in Newcastle. It's Tuesday, yeah. All right. Well, maybe there's a game Tuesday is what he's saying. I don't know. Flex, we appreciate you. Happy birthday to your little bro, Gaseous. Yeah, right. Happy birthday to little brother, man. That's a big deal. I hope he has a great day, man. And just the fact that you're celebrating it and he knows you're excited about that, I think that's terrific, man. Yeah, New South Wales. It's not North Southwest. Very different. Not an airline either, I might add. I'm doing what you said, brother. Right. We're glad you're in here, Bram. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas to Rostox. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Honey C in the house. How you doing, Honey C? It's great to see you. I hope you're doing great. I had a chat with my dear brother Joey this morning. Things are going right at Catalano TV. I think we're up over 401 members now. It's just amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. I'm so glad Honey C comes in here. That's great to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great too. She's recently become a grandma. She doesn't look like a grandma, but she's recently become a grandmother, and she's just got this joyous little bundle of joy that she's able to hold. And what a joy. That's just so cool. Yep, a little crosstalk in the chat. He says hugs. Let's see. Yep, some crosstalks. Let's see what else we got. How are you? Did you sleep well? She's asking a little more crosstalk. I slept great. Flex bin days Tuesday. Oh, I got you, Flex. I thought you were making a joke, because we're off on times, but we're not off on days. At least we're not more than one day away, right? Chelino, it's great to see him in here. Yep. Holy smokes, we're at 420. 420 members strong. My dear brother corrects me. That is so awesome. We call this momentum. We have momentum moving forward. Our sister's here to Mississippi. Yep. Yeah, thank you all. Yeah, that's right. Little brother, just a great thing. How lucky is he to have a big brother that's just celebrating him in the chat. That it really shows something about what your character is, Gash, is that you're sharing these personal things like this, and you must love your brother, right? You want him to have some joy today. I think that's awesome. Okay, who? Miss Honeybee? Rams is 942. Hugs. Love to see. Absolutely. Ah, how sweet is that? Joey says, last night, my show, we have 100 gifted memberships in the show last night. That's amazing, man. I guess there was a competition. There was a little competition going on, I think, between David Chandler and Deadpool. Yeah, a little competition going on, as I understand it. How cool is that? Joey so masterfully gains more than 100 new memberships. How awesome. You typo. Triumph Speed Triple 1050. Yeah, what a bike, man. Be careful, Flex. Be careful, man. It's the ones that are out there you got to worry about, not your driving. Yeah, thanks so much to Flex. Absolutely. Thank you. Coming in and supporting Ky, guys. Yeah, right. Yeah, Joey and Honey C, you realize that if we got somebody coming in here to run an advertisement for a show that's on the same time as ours, I'm going to ban them. That's right. I'm pretty open-minded, but that, to me, the intentions in that are just clearly obvious. And so I think you understand where I'm coming from. Joey will let me know if he doesn't like that, but I know that Joey is all interested in what Catalano TV does and how Catalano TV moves forward with momentum. And so there you have it. Flex says, I'm not new. No, you're not new. You're a staple here at Catalano TV. Correct, though, it's others most of the time. Okay. Miss Honeybee, please like and subscribe. Yep, very nice. Yep. I think Miss Honeybee probably deletes these comments too. Some of them. Not because they're like vulgar or anything, but because the intention is to take from others. And we see people like that, that they don't have a conscience. They don't have a conscience or integrity. And they're probably a troll account from the same people. So, good old days. TSN, the Shuli Network. The Shuli Network is a bedrock. But right beside Catalano TV, we have nothing but good things to say about them. Love, respect, honorable people, frankly. Yep. Hey, Jerry, good to see you in here, buddy. Good morning. Flex Gifts membership. Yep, he did. In fact, yeah, right. There's another one. How about that, Flex? Thank you so much. Look at these guys. They're so generous. We really appreciate you. I'm telling you, we are so lucky here at Catalano TV. We've just got the best. We absolutely have the best. I'm telling you, these folks, they support us. They just really make the channel what it is. The channel is better for the folks that come in the chat here. I think everybody understands that. There's participation. There's a stimulation from what the chat members bring up, and sometimes it takes us into tangents that the folks really enjoy the conversations. Flex says the bird. Naked Knees. That's right. Where is Naked Knees? Has he blessed us with his presence yet? In this birthday suit. Did someone say Miss Kitty? Meow. Oh man, I miss Miss Kitty. She probably doesn't get up at these times of day. We don't see her in here at this time of day, but man, I miss Miss Kitty. She's a great supporter of Catalano TV, and we freaking love her. Yep, good to see Jerry in here. I love hearing Jerry's stories and little tidbits of historical knowledge from his own personal experience, which, quite frankly, is profound, right? Brent is sipping on a Coors Light. Hey, Ross Dogs, brother Ross Dogs, how you doing? How are you? It's great to see you in here, Ross. I love the suppositions from Ross. You never know what's coming next. Good to see you in here, Ross Dogs. Miss Kitty, freaking crazy memberships. Yeah, right. She gave a bunch last night too, as I understand it. That's just so awesome. Yeah, we don't want to forget to mention the others that are just so wonderful in here. Listen, you got folks like Deadfool, you got folks like David Chandler. Man, that's a whole nother level. But let's not pretend that guys and folks that are at Catalano TV, the staples here, let's not forget every single one of those memberships means something. And so when we get a gifted membership, and in this case, 2 gifted memberships from Flex 316, we can't help but to be thankful. Everything matters. Everything matters. Every little bit, it all adds up, and it helps to build momentum. It's the butterfly effect, so to speak. Yes, it's winter here, but still warm. Yeah, right. Compare your climate's a little different. I imagine if you were in, if you're a little bit further south there, across the water, it's going to get colder, right? Brent Monkhouse, he's coming in with his beverage this evening, drinking Jack Daniels. The more I drink, the more I want to hug Ram. I'm joking, by the way. Yeah. Well, that just means that he's a happy. Some folks, they always call the bottle, right? They call them different spirits. That's the joke. Or well, that's the saying. Different spirits and different drinks can give you different feelings. And some people like whiskey makes them mean. Some people whiskey just makes them happy, And I love Kahuna Nui had a reference too on it. He's like, nah, yeah, when I'm having a good time and I'm partying, I just get happy. It's not the opposite. There's no aggression, right? And so Brent's joking around about he just wants more hugs when he's been drinking, Hey, but he say, I'm joking, by the way. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm just delighted you're here, buddy. I hope you're sipping that Jack Daniels, and you know that I'm holding a virtual shot of limoncello up and saying, cheers, my friend. Here's to you. Or as some of the less popular folks in the Dabbleverse, well, I'll say popular in terms of, positive way, would say, Skål! Here's to you, Brent Monkhouse. Jerry says, Mrs. C, sweet, pretty face. Thank you, too. Well, that couldn't be more true now, could it? I'm doing well, she says. Glad to hear it. Make 402 says, yeah, that's right. You made that. Well, right. Actually, Joey corrected us. I mean, we're over 425, I think is what he said, right? Yeah, a little crosstalk in the chat. Good day, Ross Dogs. Hope you're traveling well, mate. Oh, is he traveling? I didn't know Ross Dogs is on the road. That's cool, man. Ah, how sweet is that? Yep, and here's that second gifted. So cool, man. So appreciative. Must bring a smile. Yeah, smiles are important, man. It's a lot. It takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. That's always one I like to remember. Yeah, new grandbaby. What a joy. 421. Oh, 421. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's cool. 4-1. 4-2-1. Love it. Rostatic says, Brent, my favorite Aussie who has never publicly admitted to having sighted a yowie. Brent is my favorite Aussie who has never publicly admitted to having sighted a yowie. All right. Now I got to look up yowie because, well, inquiry minds want to know. Yowie. Oh, man. Well, that's not the one. Okay, here we go. Yowie is a spirit that roams over the earth at night. Some modern writers suggested that it arose through Aboriginal legends of the Yahoo. Robert Holden recounts several stories that support this from the 19th century. That's the 1800s to you and me, including this European account from 1842. The natives of Australia believe in blah, 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 blah. The Yowie. Okay. Is it Yoai? Yoai. I'd be easy to pronounce it Yoai. Well, for me, I'd say Yowie. I think that's right. Anyways, interesting. I always learn something with Ross Dogs, I'll tell you. And with Brent. And, well, actually, frankly, a lot of the folks in here always learn something new. So that's cool, man. Waiting on my first, coming soon, says Flex. Okay, he's waiting to see his first Yowie, I guess. Yeah, I've never seen a Sasquatch. Yeah, he's the greatest. Yep. Thanks so much. Really do appreciate it. And he says Dave. Congratulations. Maybe he's referring to Chandler. I don't know. Congratulations. Yep. You are a doll, Flex. Yep. Honey C coming in with the kind words. The kind lady. At that LO. Smash that like button. Thank you, Honey C. I just love that name Alex Stein gave to Honey C. Just love it. Smash the like button. Hit like and subscribe. Very, very much appreciated. And Brent says, I have cited many things more scary. I've cited many things more scary than a Yowie, Ross Dogs. Drugs are bad. Kai, drugs are bad. Kai. Did I do all right on that, Brent? Let me know. You can hammer me, man. Let me know if I totally messed it up. Let me read it one more time. I have cited many things more scary than a Yowie. Ross, drugs are bad. Okay, drugs are bad. Well, let's just say they were imaginary, maybe. Just maybe. Freaking love you, Brent. Appreciate you. Well, Joey would do cars. I think I'm finally getting into this chat. Finally getting closer to the bottom here. I got a couple things to go through. Of course. Well, Joey wouldn't do cars. Turn on your gifted membership. That's right. Turn on your gifted memberships. Totally right. Yep. Honeybee says, yep, I delete it. We're friendly to folks. We appreciate the differing opinions and different dispositions. But in terms of certain things that, people don't have the interest of the Catalano TV at heart, well, bye-bye. You have that link, gifted memberships. Yeah, that's right. Take advantage of the generosity of Flex and our other dear friends. Thanks again, Flex. And Rostock says, ha, 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 to Brent's comments. Yep. Hey, look who we have in the house here. I think this requires a special greeting, by the way. Why? Because it's fun. That's why. Okay. Just brace yourself in case, you haven't come across, well, this sort of animal in the wild. What you're looking for? Wow, that's terrific, Donks. I'm glad you got that new light. Frickin' love this dude. It's great to see you in here. Now, I've got to try to find where I was. Okay. Uh-oh. I thought I was getting caught up. So, yeah, welcome in here, Donks. It's great to see you. Rostock says, tell Jerry that Dr. Pulaski was underrated. Okay, let's hear it, man. Is he a descendant of Fort Pulaski? Could be interesting. Little greetings, a crosstalk, saying hello to the folks. It's great here. I love it when Donkey comes in, man. Great here. Chileno says, I agree. Not cool thing to do to advertise a show on the same time as you and to ask people from chat to come on over when their show starts. No bueno, es no bueno. No, that's no bueno. Me no like. That's all right, man. It really speaks volumes to the integrity of one that would do such a thing. And integrity is important. And well, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I appreciate the sentiment there, Chilino. I think as crazy as it may sound, there are people who don't understand that. I, hard to believe, but they're out there. Appreciate you, Chilino. Sorry, my eyes are not working well. I can or see. So sorry for typos in advance. LOL. Oh, Miss Honeybee's telling me I better get with the program here. So let me go right to the start. Hey, Brent Monkhouse, our dear friend. Will you look at that? These Aussies are making Catalano TV. I'm telling you. These Aussies, they're freaking awesome. Appreciate you so much. Brent has gifted 10 Catalano TV memberships. What does that move us to, like 432 or something? I mean, holy smokes. This is great. We're building such wonderful momentum. Thanks to you, Brent Monkhouse, and folks like you and Flex and David Chandler and Deadfool and Gaseous, and the list goes on. Bobby, Nick, when you start mentioning, you take chances you're going to offend someone. Listen, we can't show people that we're thankful enough. I mean, we just really appreciate it. It's just so wonderful to see the folks supporting Catalano TV. We're so appreciative. Thanks so much, Brent. Man, again, Brent, I want you to see a virtual shot of limoncello that I'm just going to drip, just going to sip it. Jip it. I'll just jip it. I'll steal it. Anyways, a virtual shot of limoncello I hold up to you, my dear friend, Brent the Monkhouse, as you have a sip of your Jack Daniels, so to speak. By the way, Brent, I don't know if you heard my broadcast yesterday, but I mentioned you specifically, not the ocean, just I mentioned you specifically because malapropisms, they're just fun. Anyways, we were talking about this wonderful Australian lamb that we got. And it was just absolutely delicious. And so me and Miss Honeybee, it's been a while since we've had it, and it doesn't go on sale that often. And so it went on sale, and man, we went and we bought 48 pounds of it, Brent. So for the next 6 months, we're going to have lamb twice a week. And it's Australian lamb, mind you. That's the only part of globalism I like, is I get some Australian lamb. Man, it's so freaking good. No gaminess. It's just delicious. So thanking you for that too, Brent, and Flex, and Ram, and Eggplant Frank. And the list goes on, man. We got a lot of great supporters from Australia. Skip too. Or Kip. That's it. I think it's Kip. Or Skip. No, Skip. What's the difference? Skip to Malou. Hey, what are you going to do? Let's see. Now, where was I? I got to find where I was. Thank you so much, Brent. Really appreciate that. We're going to have to do a new drop, one that's, a little bit easier on everybody's ears. We'll get that going for sure. Look, Crosstalk in the chat. Rostock says profound. Something moved him. The Yowie must have made himself known to Rostogs. On a different continent, no less? That would be amazing. It is supernatural, by the way. What's to stop him? Joking? Yeah. Okay, sure. LOL. Return it, the one. All right. Rum it, the one. All right. That's cool. Very cool. Like both JD and limoncello. Yeah. Limoncello it's a digestivo, which, after the meal, like some folks will have it so that they make it a little bit of room for dessert. Some folks will do it that way. There's something nice about it after a meal. Like we'll do that like on a Friday night or a Saturday night. We really don't drink, to be honest. I'll have a rare occasional glass of wine here and there, And the limoncello we make, because it's a fun thing to do with friends. You get another couple that's a friend, and you sit down, you talk, you put the music on, maybe you put the bird feeder in the background. Hey, that reminds me, the bird feeder in the background. Every time I play an intro or something, it just changes the size of the screen and covers up the bird feeder or the balloons or whatever it is that we're rolling with. So yeah, here's to you too, Flex. A virtual shot of limoncello to you in your Friday evening. That maybe I'll have one this evening, just something to sip on. We'll see. Unfortunately, I got a whole lot of work that's going on. I've got to finish up. Got a deadline coming up. Anyways, great to see y'all in here. Gaseous Kime. So, yep, crosstalk. Good to see dogs. I'm digging a hole to China, says Ross. Yeah, we can ignore friction and heat for the purpose of our physics equation, Rostogs. Well, if you heard yesterday's broadcast, any of that might make some sense. And she says, "Hola, ese, hola," and of course, bam! Brent comes in with an Emerald Lagasse in your face, mofos. Bam! And there you have it. How cool was that? Eggplant Frank was popping in to say hi on Twitter. Yep, we're live on Twitter as well. Wow, thank you, Brent Moncaus. Really appreciate you. Yoey is Bigfoot. Oh, okay. Similar, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Is there a Bigfoot? I don't know. I keep an open mind. Where are the bones? We all know that there's fossil records of Gigantopithecus. So, there is a basis to maybe make a case. I just want to know where the bones are. That's all I'm asking. Where's the bones, damn it? Watch out. Eggplant Frank says, you don't know where the bones at? Anyways, damn, I'm just drinking this old cattle dewormer coffee. Yeah, is there any truth in that statement? I'm just drinking this old cattle dewormer coffee. Is coffee, is that actually a dewormer? That's interesting. You got to wonder. Jerry, I know Jerry's a smart enough guy that actually might be something important on what he's saying. So keep that in mind. Nope. Yes. Which is it, Flex? No or yes? A spirit says, oh my gosh, I thought I was getting caught up here. Oh, sorta. I am a BO. I know the stories. YOIE. YOE. Okay. Gasha says, Michigan. Are you just a state over from me, Gaseous? Are you in Michigan, brother? Michigan. I love Michigan, man. Me and Miss Honeybee, we've done a lot of traveling in Michigan. Folks don't understand all the natural beauty Michigan has to offer. It is just really a gem. Brent says a Yowie is not a spirit, but a creature like Bigfoot. Okay, so here's another case of reading on the internet freaking garbage. So I'm glad you did this service to us, Brent, and corrected it. A Yowie, and believe me, when Brent tells me something, I listen because this is a smart dude. A Yowie is not a spirit, but a creature like Bigfoot or Sasquatch. I know the Canadians have a different term. Well, it's this, I forget, what is this, sketch or sketty or something like that. I forget what the term is, but it's kind of slang, right? Grandkid son's 22. Damn. Awesome. Joey says 10x, 10 gifted by. Yeah, thank you so much, Brent. Flex, man. Listen, I wish I could put into words how much we appreciate the folks that we have here. We're so thankful. No, Yoey ain't standard. Monkhouse in the house. Get your Monkhouse here. Freaking love the dude. I want to get Brent. I hope you think about coming on sometime. We'll have like a special broadcast. We'll do something. Maybe we'll do something with like, I don't know, Brent, if you're interested. We'll do a members only sometime. And maybe we'll just, we'll dabble into some historical things. I know you have vast knowledge, John. Maybe there's some stories that you think are kind of interesting that you might want to share that is actually family history, which is profound to me. It's just profound, and I know it's profound to you. It's gotta have impacted how you see the world when you know that's part of your history and the family. I could just imagine being a kid in school, knowing that I have that in my family. I think you might pay a little more attention in history class, right? Probably part of what made you who you are. I mean, that's pretty cool stuff. Anyways, Brent, if you ever consider it, just maybe think about it a little bit. Maybe, and if you decide no, have a couple more of those Jack Daniels and think about it a little more. I'm just kidding, brother. I do hope you consider it. It'd be great to have him on. Yeah, Brent is great, man. There's no question about that. I even love it when he picks on me. It's kind of funny. I enjoy it, man. The suppositions from Brent are not lost on me at all. I was referring to drug addicts. I have seen more. I've seen been more weird than Bigfoot. Okay, I got him. I got him. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, there's that's not lost on me. I understand what you're saying, folks. Well, let's just use the word hallucination. Yes, I think it's French. Hallucination, my friend, mon ami. I 100% believe in various types Sasquatch worldwide. Yeah, well, that's like I was saying, the Gigantopithecus. Like like I was saying, though, where's the bones? Where's me bones, peoples? Where's me bones for this Sasquatch? The swamp ape. Sasquatch, Where's the bones? That's what I want to know. It's okay, donks. That's how far back I gotta get. Oh, let's move it on here. 10 gifted. Yeah, how awesome is that? Flex, Brent. I freaking love these people, man. We're so blessed. Brent gifted 10, Ky. It's like she's telling me, she's like, hey, wake up, buddy. You're gonna go so slow through this chat. This is important. Wake up, Ky. Hello. These guys, Honey C and Joey C, they got my back. I love these people. I can't put it into words. I love these people and they have my back. They know we have their back. We're rock solid. I appreciate them so much. And I never second guess them. Never. I always give the benefit of the doubt. And I'm so thankful for these people. There's an alien UFO connection too. Uh-oh. I think we're going to have some super intelligence in the Sasquatch coming. I'm just kidding, Jerry. I look forward to what it is you say, though. Joey is smart enough to not play that game. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something about Joey C. And I'm not saying this because he's listening. If you think Joey C's dumb, you might be the dumb one. I'm just saying, man. And believe me, it wouldn't be the first time. Joey's had these people, Joey didn't rise to where he is because he's dumb. All right. This is a brilliant man. And he's having a good time on his way up, let me tell you. Yep. Trek Pulaski. Yep. The Pulaski in Star Trek. Ross Dogs brought it up. Who between me and you, Jerry? LOL. Right, Brent? Right, Brent? Oh, my gosh. I thought I was getting close to the end here. Let's see. Mulder, yeah. Do we know who it was that came in to pull people out of chat? Joey, I banned them. We don't know for certain who they are. But, Joey, we might know who they are. Listen, when you don't have integrity, you might do things that, well, people with integrity wouldn't do. So we don't know who they are, but we might know who they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to worry about it. It's not something to dwell on. But I just figured I'd mention it, Joey, so that you know. I think you also understand where I'm coming from. Bigfoot told me there's no such thing as yoes. Donkey's got the word from the mouth of Sasquatch himself. Donks, let us know, what type of accent does Sasquatch have? Does he have the accent of a North Carolinian? Or does he have an accent of a Northerner? Does he have an accent of a Canadian? Does he have an accent of a Mexican American? Inquiry minds want to know, Donks, how is it that Bigfoot articulates his voice? What type of accent does he have? Come on, Donks, give it up, brother. If you're talking to Sasquatch, I want the info, brother. You owe it to us. Did you know Australia is the same size as the U.S.? Yeah, isn't that amazing? It really is. It's funny you bring that up, Flex, because that's not lost on me. Australia is an enormous landmass. And it's just so funny. It's part of the human condition, when you look at something like people have globes, right? And you look at something and it's by itself and it's surrounded by water. Even though it's on the scale on the globe and you can see the size on the globe and it's profoundly large, it's just part of, I guess, of how the human mind works. Is you see the portion of the globe where you see Australia and it's just surrounded by water, and so it's just the perception is maybe not there for folks. But yeah, and in fact, it's funny because I got a cousin that lives in Mississauga, just across the border in the Great White North, Canada, where our dear friend Chilino, Bobby Nick, and so many others are from. Not to mention Son of Castro, not a friend. But my one cousin's like, you guys are so much bigger than us. And I thought to myself, is that true? I think the landmass of Canada might actually be larger than the landmass of the United States. And I'm not talking about usable or populated land, but I think it might. I have to look at the encyclopedia to check that kind of thing, or Google it. Obviously, is what I mean. That is amazing fact, though. Miss Honeybee says golden. Oh, she's repeating so that Joey knows the ID. Yeah, I think when Joey knows the ID, he understands that one remains there, because the intentions of that one are to pull away from Catalano TV. He understands that. Hey, Johnny A's in here. I know you've been in here before, Johnny, but you're getting the Virgin Bell, damn it. Happy Friday, brother. Johnny A. Lamb is yummy. I'm telling you, it is fantastic. And Australian lamb, it's not bad. Look at, I scared the birds away. Did you see that? I missed who it was. That's no big deal. There's nothing to miss there. Miss Honeybee's pretty quick, man. She's quick on the draw. I'm going to take her to the shooting range. Lamb with mint. Can I say, Flex, I'm going to say this I'm going to say it with an accent. Now, Donks is going to get mad at me. Well, maybe not. I'm going to say it with an accent. Lamb with mint jelly. Give me some lamb with mint jelly. Can you please pass the mint jelly? Why do you mean the mint preserves, my good sir? No, I want some Grey Poupon, beaches. Lamb with mint jelly. I have not tried that. I like a little lemon on the lamb. We have plenty of mint actually in the yard here, and so I think I might try a sprig of that on there. That's a good idea. We have done, certainly made like pesto type things too, which is also nice. I'm going to tell here's the other thing I'm going to tell you, Flex. Miss Honeybee cooked up the lamb. Okay, and I had a bottle of Tabasco sauce out ready. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll have some Tabasco. I could go for some Tabasco, right? So I tasted that lamb, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to bastardize this with anything. It was that delicious. The Australian lamb. That Tabasco sat there with the cap on it, never came off. That's how good that Australian lamb was. And sometimes, you know what I'm talking about, Flex. Sometimes it's just so good you don't gotta put a drop of anything on it. Jerry says, unfortunately, as an actress at her 1980s age, sported a resting beach face. Death for some actors, sourpuss. Probably radiant in her 60s and 70s. In the 60s and 70s. Okay. Forgive me. I think he's talking about Mulder. Is that right? I don't know. I'm trying. I think that might be what he's talking about. Probably. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's talking about yep. Okay, I got you. Yeah, Mulder, right. I got you. Be careful, Kai. That lamb is not from New Zealand. Could be somebody's wife. Oh, uh, oh, Brent, man. Did you have to take it there, Brent? Did you have to take it there? Well, it wasn't gamey, Brent, so I don't think that's the case. But it wasn't bad. I'm telling you, Brent, it was absolutely out of this world delicious. And Johnny says mint makes it. Okay, I'm gonna give that a shot, man. I keep it open minded. And listen, we got enough lamb now that I could try that without worrying about it. It's been a while since we had it, so it was like, oh man, this needs nothing. It was so good. Mint makes it. And Flex the same, but jelly. Look it up. Okay. And Honeybee says, did you get my message, Joey? Okay, I meant jelly. Sort of melts it. It's awesome. Yeah, I'll tell you, like I said, I had that Tabasco out, man. It needed nothing. I finally got a notification for your channel this morning, Kai. Oh, that's awesome, man. Donks, things are starting to work for you on YouTube then, right? I really appreciate you subscribing, man. We're so blessed for the folks in here. Yeah, if you can, actually, this is where I'm probably going to do a shameless plug for the channel. The Kai and Friends show at this time is it's gonna eventually move. You know, we've got a challenge with subscribers that we're just not where we need to be to make that. We were gonna have our last broadcast on Catalano TV last Monday, but we realized that we've got to get more subscribers, and so if you can, we'd really appreciate you subscribing at the channel. I'm going to put the link here in the show right now. And so, yeah, if you could go there and please subscribe, it would be very helpful. I'm not going to dwell on it, and I won't go into too much, but it is something that it does help. Appreciate it so much. We're so thankful for the complete endorsement of my brother Joey C and Honey C. These are people that I love like brothers and sisters, I'm telling you. I can't put it in more serious, certain terms. Now, Joey says, can anyone tell me, please, who from the other came in and tried to steer people to their... Well, I don't know that we can say the name. You know, we don't know who it is specifically, but Miss Honeybee did send you the note. She told you which one. And they were put on the ban list because that's just not cool. I put it this way: I wouldn't do that to another channel, and so when that happens, to me, it is justification for a ban because the interest is to harm, and so well, they earned it. I know Joey's got our back, man. He's got our back. Yep. We can't say for certain, Joey. We can't say for certain. I know Honeybee can look up and see how old the handle is and all that stuff. We can't say that for certain, but we keep that in the back of our minds, right? There are ways to determine it, though. I think a lot of the gamey lamb is either ram lamb or mutton that is being sold is lamb. Right, yeah. What's the definition of a lamb is what? Less than 1 year, right? Less than 12 full months. They're pretty close to full size, but man, so absolutely delicious. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't understand because, when I was younger, I remember tasting lamb and it was gamey, you know, and I finally I tried it again years ago, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is better than beef. So now I struggle sometimes, but most of the time, lamb is at the top of my list. It is my favorite. Then there's bison. Sometimes bison is my favorite. I kind of go back and forth, but mostly I can tell you it's the Australian lamb. Now Brent just tainted it a little bit with me with what he said. Anyways, I imagine the New Zealand lamb is good too. Brent's telling me the Australian lamb is somebody's wife. Oh, for Pete's sake. What, are you trying to ruin my experience? Jerry says more mature Sasquatch can disable you with infrasound, nauseating waves, giving headaches lasting for days. Now that rhymed, Jerry. I think you did that on purpose, you poetic man. You. Oh, this is interesting. So he's alleging that Sasquatches have a certain auditory ability where they can broadcast debilitating waves. Interesting. I wonder if those guys spend any time in Havana. Just kidding. Jerry gets the joke. I know he gets that joke. The Havana syndrome. They're in every state but Hawaii. Yeah, I guess it's something about the Polynesians that they just don't care for. I'm just kidding. That's a long ways away in the water, right? Ram lamb, haha. Yeah, ram lamb. Yeah, I get it, Brad. AVO says Flex. Jerry's joking. Yep. He's joking about the dewormer. There are natural dewormers, though. That's cool. Yes, born here and love it here. Awesome. Michigan, right? And Flex says Baripi or Barapai. Trust but Barapai. Is that lost on anyone? I'm probably mispronouncing it. Yes, male lamb are called ram lamb. Don't turn your back on them, man. Oh man, I've seen a lot of people. It could mess you up, man. I know folks know that. Yeah. All right. It popped up in an ad, and I thought, I gotta use this. That makes sense. That's very cool. And Flex a little crosstalk in the chat here. And Ram says, if the mother sheep is black and named Betty, the offspring is called Bamba Lamb. He says Bama Lamb. But I'm going to say Bamba Lamb. Bamba Lamb got a new child. Bamba Lamb. Damn thing was wild. I have no idea what he's talking about there, right? Sassy, says Flex. I'm feeling sassy. It's Friday morning and it's garbage day. There's a fresh scent of garbage in the air. What's not to like? It's going to be a great day. Ross says, tell Jerry that Starfleet would have dismantled data after the first time he ran amok. Well, sometimes dismantling is necessary. I know there's a lot of guys who'd like to be dismantled. I'm leaving that one alone. Dobbs captured Sasquatch to weaponize them. DARPA is probably what he was typing there. DARPA captures Sasquatch to weaponize them. Johnny A says, Andre the Giant had a Bigfoot. Maybe he was the son of a Bigfoot. DARPA. Yeah, we got you, Jerry. It even says it is the song. Oh, okay, so I got it wrong. It even says in the song, Black Betty had a child, Bama Lamb. I thought it was Bamba Lamb, but apparently I'm wrong. Bama Lamb, Bamba Lamb. I don't know. Somehow I heard an extra B in there. What are you gonna do? Booey. The Big Les Show. Please go take a look in your spare time. Okay. I don't know, man. That might not fly too well in this house. All right, Flex. Well, maybe I'm using my imagination too much. It could be totally something different. Hey, Pool Scan Sam. What's up, man? You preventing any fires today? Using the jaws of life on anyone? Oh, that could be misinterpreted. Ross talks. All I know of Australian history, I learned from Quigley Down Under, 1990, starring Tom Selleck and Alan Rickman. Well, that's interesting. I imagine you know even more than that, Ross. You're a smart fella. You will have a laugh, says Flex. Well, if I can get Miss Honeybee to write that down, we'll check it out. Yeah, we could all use a laugh now and then, right? Man, I can't believe I haven't even gotten into some of these stories I wanted to. One of which is talking. There's an NPR story that says the days are getting slightly longer, and it's due to, well, the change in, well, climate. Oh my God, sis, what's going to happen? You're killing the earth. I think we went into that yesterday. Brent, if you heard yesterday's show, you know that I addressed this talk about days are getting slightly longer because the pole caps are slightly melted and there's more water on the posterior or the periphery of the earth along the equator, and because there's larger mass along the equator, just like an ice skater putting their arms back out if they're in a super fast spin and then they spread their arms out and the spin slows down, the same principles as a governor. These slight differences that happen because some of the mass from the water that was on the poles melted and then it spreads more towards the equator. And so you've got this minuscule effect that is part of the cycles that this earth goes through. And there's this tendency and desire to spin it so, well, oh my God, the government's going to help me. We need the government. We have to live in a state of fear, Anyways, enough of that. That was one of the stories I wanted to go into, but I'm like trying to struggle to keep up with this chat here, and I'm so thankful for it too. So Jerry says, acromegaly, Andre Giant, good marketing name for No Filter Andrew Flora with mega 1,000 followers. Yeah, I think he's capitalized on that a bit, right? He's having fun with it. Gigantopithecus. Right, exactly. Yeah. Those there are fossil records that show Gigantopithecus. No question about it, man. Andrew the Giant. Andrew the Giant. Yeah, 5 foot tall wheelchair guy. Yeah, I know. No filter. Yeah, Andrew's a good guy. And Joey's been good to Andrew. Johnny says Andrew got a great smile. Yeah. Listen, the dude's a charmer, man, in terms of just personality, okay? I don't know what his habits are in his spare time, if you know what I'm talking about, but I freaking love Andrew, man. I wish he was up earlier. We'd have him on the show. We've talked about it, and I've been working really hard, so I haven't been able to stop in and say hi to the folks there. But Andrew's talked about us, and well, one of these days we're going to meet Andrew on show. Hopefully he'll come on our show too sometime. He does. He's got a killer smile, man. Yep, he definitely melts hearts, no question about it. Good dude with some interesting habits. Is that your weenie's name, Ross? Gigantopithecus. Oh, that's so funny. I think Doc says my wiener is Greek. His name is Gigantopithecus. Some might determine that sounds Latin, but I can assure you it is Greek. Well, wait a minute now. Don't be doing any insinuation. Leave Ross Dogs. He's a good dude. Yeah, and he's got a good sense of humor, as you can plainly see. It is now. Ross Dogs, that's his name now. Mr. Happy is Gigantopithecus. Travis Walton is Jerry's second cousin. Just a rumor. Brett throwing out his suppositions now. You got to love this crowd, folks. You got to love them. And don't forget, my brother Joey and Kahuna Nui, they're coming up here at 9 o'clock. Definitely stay right here, Catalano TV. Don't bother with it, says Flex. Look at Sasquatch brain size. Big clue. Yeah, right? Well, yeah, there's a large brain. We also know the Neanderthals had larger brain mass. And there's arguments that can be made. And there is a possibility that the intellectual capacity of the Neanderthal was much higher than what they're given credit for. Let's put it that way. I think there's some fascinating things to ponder, right? Jerry Ghostwriter for Fire in the Sky 1993. Is that a Journey song? No, that's a little different. Sassy told me they are. Hey, look who's in here, man. Dead Fool says Pacific Northwest. Is that where you're from, or is that where Sasquatch is? Good to see you in here, Dead Fool. I know you've got this competition going on with that other guy, and I want to just convey to you how much thankful we are for you and your contribution. You're such a great supporter of Catalano TV, and we freaking love you, brother. You great supporter of Joey and Honey C, and it's just words can't put it in to convey. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, I am Canada Bigfoot. Hey, A, don't forget the A. That's why my one cousin, when she was just a kid, she says, you know why everybody in Canada says A? She's like, do you know why everybody in Canada always says A? And then she says, well, I'll tell you why. CANADA. There you have it. That's why. Bigfoot, eh? Lake Oregon. Right, donks? Bigfoot has a speech impediment, much like Jerry Shepardini. I am not aware Jerry has a speech impediment. Is that the case? Is that true? Or are you just playing? He's probably just having fun. My history knowledge is only military and the politics that relates to those conflicts. Well, yeah, and that's, to me, that's some pretty valuable knowledge. I think it's pretty cool, and it'd be great to have a members only stream where you maybe you come in and talk about some of those things. I think that'd be kind of cool. And listen, I'm not trying to pressure you, even though I am. to consider it, but I think it'd be kind of fun, man. We'd do a little segment, right? I think it'd be fun. I also understand if you don't want to. That's cool, man. Either way, we appreciate you so very much. Flex says map ain't correct. That fool laughing. Oh, donks. How could you throw shade at Yowies? Or Yowies, whatever it is. Yep. Says Donnie. Let's see what else is going on here. Miss Honeybee says Big Boss. Is Big Boss in here?
No.
It says Big Boss. He's timing out Ram. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. What's going on there? Yeah, we appreciate all the folks that are mods here. We'll have to figure that out though. What's going on? Let's see. Where Rostock says Australia is so large, nobody has ever successfully hitchhiked Sydney to Darwin. Now that's interesting. I find it hard to believe. I mentioned, I guess if there's not enough traffic, that could be a real freaking problem, right? Have you ever been punched in the face by a kangaroo? When I say let that one sink in, I don't mean literally. And remember, turn to your side because those talons can rip the gut open, man. Articulate John says, I imagine Bigfoot with Gilbert Gottfried's voice. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. Use your imagination on that one. Imagine Bigfoot with Gilbert Gottfried's voice. I think that would be a hilarious act, would it not? Now, there, Articulate John, there is the brainchild of a fabulous commercial. That would be a fabulous commercial for someone's product. You know, you need to see Bigfoot first. You need the presentation to be there. And then, like, there's a certain amount of fear, and you convey that through the music and visual stimulation. And then when he finally talks, you frickin' fall out of your chair laughing because you built up all that tension. And believe you me, you will not forget that product. That is a brilliant idea, Articulate John. Absolutely freaking brilliant. Anybody in here that doesn't see that, let me know, man. Let me know. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Rostog's that or Ivan Millet or Milat. Me too, Brent. Around the same, says Flex. Let's get through here. Well, we're coming up on 14 minutes to morning. Let's see, how's it go? Morning show with CC Joe and Kahuna Nui. Definitely want to check that out, folks, for sure. We'll run another shameless plug in here because we do really need to get our subscribers up, and we appreciate the folks being patient with that and, well, subscribing and hitting the like button. The like button goes a long way. And I can't complain today, man. We've got these wonderful gifted memberships, which if you think about what good intentions are, you know, when people are gifted memberships like that, those are some sweet human beings with the best of intentions. Freaking love you, man. Appreciate that so much. Everything else is boring, says Ross. Aussie nature is a death trap for killing your mate. Yeah, well, you know, right. That's why I was talking about the hitchhiking across. Yeah, you may encounter some threats, right? Deadfool says Russia, Canada, then us, then China. He's talking about. Is he talking about landmass? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe he's talking about the order of largest populations. Maybe he's talking about Sasquatches. Not sure. Sorry, Deadpool. It's really not, says Flex. And Brent says Ivan Millet's nephew also murdered someone in the same forest, Rostogs. Ooh, nasty. Gilbert could pull it off. Rest in peace. Yeah, I understand what you say about the voice, though. That absolutely brilliant. Artie John, I gave Gilbert on Stern Show the vampire bit. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Jerry, man, what a fascinating history this gentleman has. Yeah, Johnny says happy Friday at all. Absolutely, man. Happy Friday night to our freaking wonderful fans in the land down under. Freaking love you people, man. Happy Friday evening to you, and happy Friday to everybody. It's going to be a great freaking day, man. Seize the day. Carpe diem. Make it great because you decided it. If you don't mess with things, you're fine here. Okay, he's giving us some wisdom from the land down under. It's like, yeah, I appreciate that. So, yeah, it's right. You don't want to get too close to Crocs. You don't, you got to be careful and just got to be observant, right? That's what you're saying. You got to be observant and careful. Ross says, what? It's like, are you serious? I'm sure many hitchhikers have successfully won Darwin Awards hitchhiking from Sydney. Yeah, well, now that's not lost on me, that comment there, Donks. Most people know the Darwin Award is not exactly a compliment, right? Yeah, well, do stupid things, win stupid prizes. Flex says, lemon, WTF. Not sure how I missed that, says Rostox. Oh man, we got the greatest chat in here today. Freaking love you people. Oh man, making my day. These are some hilarious comments. Mint. What? No, no, no. Articulate John says, I go back and listen to that stuff all the time, Jerry. Yep. Flex knows, says Johnny. Yep. He says, only mint. Smash the likes for mint. There you go. Smash the likes for mint is right. Good night, Sis B. Yeah, good night, Ram. Good night, brother. Glad to see you in here. Lamb cutlet, mint, nice. Red wine, perfect. Well, that sounds interesting. A lamb cutlet with mint, nice. And the beverage of choice being a red wine. Flex, let's make one more thing. Let's say a dry red wine. Would you go along with that? With a dry red wine. That sounds very nice, very palatable, if I might add. Flex says, Moody's wife. Good night, Ram. Yep, good night, man. It's great to see you. Ram, you are loved here at Catalano TV, brother. You know that, don't you? I can't wait to see Ram's future video. Maybe he'll do some things with Singalese and teach us a few words here and there. Adelaide defeat Bombers by 2 points, he says. Good night, brother Ram. Jerry says, Artie John, I had visions of it. 1994, sending tapes to Jackie. Told Stern, Howard, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, you got to do this. I've seen it. Yeah, in the mind's eye, I imagine is what you're saying, right? Yep. Thanks for coming in here, Ram. Hey, things are going well. It takes time. That's right. That's right. Yeah, when you're building momentum on an aircraft carrier, the little butterfly effect, it takes a while to kick in, man. But when it does, you've got the momentum of an aircraft carrier moving forward. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, Honeybee says, I'm making tonight lamb mixed with hamburger and spices, gyro meat, gyro meat, as our dear friends in Greece would say. I can't wait, man. I'm telling you, Honeybee makes the best gyro meat you ever had. And it's just a lovely combination of grass-fed beef with our Australian lamb. What's not to like? Flex says, yeah, I really need to start adding clips. I definitely subscribe, Flex. If I see you subscribed and I've got an opportunity to subscribe to you, if you're making a YouTube channel, brother, you know I'm there, man. You can count on it. Dead screen time ain't great. Yeah, I hope we don't have any dead screen time here. I hope. Gyros rock, says Johnny. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, she makes it good. I remember I had a gyro at the base of the Acropolis in Athens once, and you're looking up at Athens. You're looking at the Acropolis, the golden age of architecture in ancient Greece. And man, what an experience that was. And I'll tell you what, that gyro tasted damn good. Play at Trump's RNC rally muted in the back. Oh, interesting. Yeah, exciting times here in the States. A whole range of emotions last Saturday night. Just incredible. It was Spider, Mr. C. He was steering people to his hot dog stand. I have proof. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, we got a picture here. Joey was joking around last week. He was saying, and I sent this to Joey too, so he's got it as well. Joey's joking around last week. Somebody in the chat said something is Spider going to take over for Richard Simmons? They were asking, right? Is he going to take over? He's going to take the reins. And well, Miss Honeybee went through this together. Oh man, I got to take this. Let me take the comment off just so you can see it. Hey, Miss Honeybee put together Juan's face on Richard Simmons. He's gonna take the baton. Wait, that didn't sound right. Anyways, for Richard Simmons. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Miss Honeybee. Joey's got this one too. I imagine you might see it on his show. Don't forget, he's going to be on in about six minutes here with our dear friend, Kahuna Nui. Don't miss it, man. Flex is just an idea. Articulate John, it's like a bison burger. Oh my god, I love bison. So freaking good. Like I told you, man, I go back and forth between my favorite. Lamb is most of the times is my absolute hands down favorite. But sometimes bison just it rears its head right in there, and I'm like, yeah, I think bison's my favorite right now. It happens. And the Australian lamb. Brent, I'm trying to remove that image from my mind that you put in there. No lamb is not young. It's just a lamb. Well, it's supposed to be under a year, no? I think it depends on what they eat. Well, yeah, I mean, I imagine there's some truth to that. I mean, you are what you eat in terms of. It's interesting to put it this way: you are what you eat eats. What you eat eats is what you are because you're absorbing if they artificially feed animals a certain feed that is not normal, then their fat will be comprised of different ratios of say omega-6 to 3s, and so it does impact your health. It matters, but we don't have to get into that, man. Let me enjoy my delicious lamb that's grass-fed. I'm in heaven, man. But Johnny's right. Lamb and a ram. I'm like Jake plugging other shows, especially when they have strong fan base crossover. Oh yeah, we weren't referring to you, Jerry. We just we don't plug other shows that are on the same time. That's not anything like what you were doing. I understand that. Make that distinction, Jerry. I also could see that clearly as day that you have good intentions, brother, and that means a lot. It's the one thing I like about Jake most above all the negatives. Yeah, there's good things. Jake, Joey was on with Jake last night, if I'm not mistaken. I enjoy bison as well. Articulate John, yeah, I'm telling you, it's so delicious. My people have stories that go back 65,000 years. Flex, are you Aboriginal Australian, brother? Says my people have stories. He's referring to my people, and he's in Australia. My people have stories that go back 65,000 years. Well, I know that you can find arrowheads that they say go back 50,000 years easily. And I imagine that's probably the same case in Australia. David Chandler, welcome. He says, Dead Fool made me subscribe. Well, I know you guys were in quite the bidding battle last night, man. And you know what? Catalano TV is better for it. Thank you. Welcome. And you are highly appreciated. But I want you to know, David Chandler, this has kind of become dead fool country here. Don't take it the wrong way. And that doesn't mean that we don't appreciate you greatly. But as I understand it, this is kind of dead fool country. Hey, but listen, there's always the opportunity for you to shift the scales. I say that in jest, David. Thank you so much for your kind donations yesterday and channel memberships. I can't convey to you how much thanks that we have for you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And welcome in here. We're delighted with your presence. It really means a lot to us. Sincerely. Heartfelt. Yes, second time, Ky Flex says. Second time, you said it perfect. Oh, cool. Glad to hear that, man. I try. Sounds like Barapie. Oh, right. Trust but Barapie. Cheers. Yep. Oh, anyways, Honeybee reminds me we got to play the outro, and I'm sorry, folks, if I missed things. Let's go real quick through gifted Catalano TV memberships. So much thanks to Flex. Flex gave 2 gifted memberships. Brent Monkhouse, 10 gifted memberships. God bless you. We love you. I'm going to roll it out here because Joey C is coming on, man. Don't go anywhere. Catalano TV, thanks for tuning in.
Joey C and Honey C laughing loud on TV. Ky with those guitar leads, Spider's drum beat melody. Honeybee laughs and sneezes, good vibes always pleases. Kahuna knew we never slow, makes the good times flow. Catalano TV, fun for you and me. Epic jams every night, under the spotlight.